Hey, welcome back to another tutorial video. I recently received a request to make a video version of this tutorial that I wrote on Reddit a while ago about how to get the Mac version of AM2R working on newer versions of macOS. So this will be a full guide on the whole process of getting AM2R up and running on macOS Tahoe. So you only need two things to do this. The first one is you need to go to this AM2R Auto Patcher Mac repository on GitHub by Miepee. And you just need to download it either with this here link or by going to code and clicking this download zip button. The other thing that you need is you need to download version 1.1 of AM2R, which is the last version that was worked on by the original developer, Dr. M64. However, because that project was originally subject to a DMCA takedown, I can't link to it or show you how to find it, but it is very, very easy to find online, so I'll just trust you to find that. Once you have both of those things, you'll see you should have something like this in your downloads. If your browser automatically unzips stuff for you, you don't need to worry about the auto patcher, but if you have if you have the game unzipped, that's an issue because you need the zip file for the auto patcher to work. So all you got to do is just select everything inside this folder here, and then you can click compress, and that will get it all set back up the way that you need it. So I will close that and get rid of that. So once you have the zip file, you just need, with the game in it, you just need to rename it to AM2R_11, exactly, case sensitive and everything, or else the auto patcher won't know what it's looking for. So I'm just going to unzip the auto patcher now. And if I open that up, you'll see this patcher.command file. So you just need to make sure that AM2R_11 is in the same folder as that. So then you can double-click patcher.command, and you'll very likely see an error like this, just because this code is unsigned. It is safe though, don't worry about that. So we can go to fix that, we can just go to our privacy and security settings, and scroll down the bottom where you'll see patcher.command was blocked to protect your Mac. You can hit open anyway, and then you can touch ID or password or whatever you need to do. So we can quit that, and then we'll double click patcher.command again. And you should see some text sort of like this, where you need to, all we need to do is just select our patch type. We want the Mac version, not the Android version, so we're going to hit 1. And then it will ask here if we want to install high quality in-game music. I don't mind, I think the music is great, so I'm going to click yes. But no will also work. So once you see this big Samus helmet and the operation was completed successfully, hit any key to quit, and you'll see this AM2R_15_5.app. So if you're on an older version of macOS, like Sonoma or earlier, then you're done. You can just play the game as is. But if you're on a newer version, like Sonoma or Tahoe, Sequoia and Tahoe, then you'll need to do one other step, because you'll notice that when you try and run it, it'll crash and it'll say it can't be opened. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the terminal up, which you can do with Spotlight, or you can go to the Applications folder in your Finder and then find the Utilities folder in there where you can find the terminal. So I'm going to open my terminal up here, and then if you were following along exactly with me, everything will be in the downloads folder, so we can type CD for change directory or change folder, and then downloads AM2R Auto Patcher Mac Master. You got to make sure this is case sensitive again, so just make sure you type it in exactly like this. Once you've done that, you just have to type $force deep sign AM2R15.5.app. Again, case sensitive, got to have all the spaces and dashes exactly like this. So you can do that again, and if you see replacing existing signature, then you should be good to go. Some people on the Reddit guide had an error where it said resource fork finder information or similar detritus is not allowed. So if you see that error, You just have to run xattr-cr AM2R15.5.app. That again, case sensitive, and then once you've done that, you can run the code sign command again. So once you've done that, you can quit out of terminal, and then you can now run AM2R15.5.app. And so yeah, that's how you get the game running on macOS, on newer versions of macOS. I'll just boot into one of my saves here, so you can see the game running. But yeah, I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I hope that you enjoy this awesome fan game that Nintendo doesn't want anyone to play. But yeah, that's about all for today. So again, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you back again at some point. Enjoy your game.